Today, I'm going to show you all the secrets of my daily coffee brewing routine, how I start the day with that first cup of coffee. It's a question so many of you have asked. What's my daily driver? What's my routine? Well, it's something I've been refining for nearly 20 years now. Come on, let me show you. Now, for a while, I've been experimenting actually with time of day, and it's really important to me. You can't have coffee when it's dark outside. You've got to wait for the sunrise, you've got to see the sunrise, drink it in, and then drink the coffee in for just maximum cortisol spike, maximum alertness first thing in the morning. All right, let's start with the brewing water. Ooh. I have been loving this. It is Berg, it's from Canadian Icebergs, melted down, shipped over here, and then I take this and I steam distill it, which really sets me up nicely. I can then remineralize it into a beautiful recipe, just perfect for filter coffee. Recipe on screen now. The coffee I'm brewing, right now I am really enjoying a little science project we've been doing, a collaboration with Kew Gardens. We've managed to cross the species Coffea stenophylla with Arabica, specifically pink bourbon, which, as you know, is obviously not a bourbon variety, it's an Ethiopian landrace. I digress. Interestingly, the cherries themselves retain that very dark skin color of Coffea stenophylla. Now, you're probably wondering, who would I trust to do the post-processing on this? It's pretty obvious. Whew. There's nobody I trust but me, and I have learned the importance of a clean diet. The Vindaloo co-ferment was a mistake. Now, obviously I'm going to keep my coffee frozen, but not in a domestic freezer. We're running a custom cryo build here. Keeps things down at -60. Now, despite perfect roasting and meticulous post-harvest processing, I still think it's worthwhile to do a little manual sort of each bean before I brew. Here, I'll do a color test to make sure that the beans are within the very narrow window that I believe excellence lives within. Oh, rejected. Now, when it comes to brew ratios, that's obviously quite a personal thing for everybody out there. For me, though, the answer's pretty obvious. It's all about the golden ratio. I'm obsessed with the golden ratio. You see, if you take the golden ratio and you multiply it by 10, you get 16.18034, perfect as a dose of ground coffee for one person. And if you multiply that dose by the golden ratio, it's 261.72 grams of beverage. It's going to be the most delicious thing you've ever had. Now, I often see people using things like this. Little domestic scales that weigh your ground coffee to 2 decimal places. Frankly, I think that's absurd. Me, I'm using this because I'm going to dose to 3 decimal places for accuracy and good taste. When I grind my coffee, obviously I grind bean by bean. I've got the time, and frankly, I care about the results. This will give me much better uniformity, less fines. The burrs themselves, well, they are custom made by SSP. Titanium coated, diamond encrusted, and none of those ridiculous, stupid names like unimodal or bimodal or trimodal or high uniformity. They're called Jeremy. I just can't overstate how important coffee brewing is as a ritual to me. And thinking about this, I could think of no brewer more ritualistic than the coffee siphon. Rise. Now, if you smell the brew at this point, there's a lovely transition from a kind of piney, resinous aroma through to a sweet caramel one. And that's when you know the infusion phase is done. Yes. Now, at the end of the brew, it's incredibly important straight away that we get the coffee out of the siphon itself. This siphon glass, it's very hot, so you want to decant it entirely into a nice carafe. Now, here's the important thing. We need to cool this coffee down to about 52.5 degrees Celsius. F***'s sake! For sausage monks right up there. I'm just gonna...
Every day.